aircraft, including in the bathrooms. It's our pleasure to have you on board with us today, and we hope you have an enjoyable flight. Thanks for listening.
One hour later.
Garston, g'day. A collection of jiggers. These are railway wagons, and this is possibly the world's shortest railway. It goes from here to just inside this shed. It's a sign, a very nice sign. It's an old building just over there. It's on that side of the road. Well, that's informative. It is New Zealand's most inland village, right next to this rock. Bluff is that way there. More information, lots of it. What's happening? All of that is happening.
Jump back off.
Get on the bus, Kelsey. You are here. Sheesh, that's a big walk. There's a hill up there, just above those tables.
Doing, Aaron?
We've come from that direction and we've walked this way. We've stopped here. We've talked for a bit. We're not going to turn right behind the camera. We're going to ignore the donation box. We won't do a poo.
Will we?
No, I won't do a poo. Okay. But we're going to go that way. And see that hill there? We're not going up that one.
What's the sign over here? We're not going to go to the wildlife centre. We're going to go that direction.
To the Kepler.
Elevating.
Very neat.
I think the control gates are for control freaks. Kiwis don't, we're only Kiwis allowed.
More information. And Kelsey. We're going to go that way. We're going that way.
This pack has legs. This pack is walking on its own. It's a smart pack. That's how they make them these days. So much space in here.
Yes, that pack makes your butt look big. Now I'm dead.
Super macro.
Look at that. That is right there. Golf is boring. That's why we have balls for fun guy. Fun guy balls. That is straight out witch. Oh, crikey. That stuck to my finger. I broke the witchcraft. So it's 60 something k's long. 66? Ah, gee. I hope you don't take a wrong turn, because we could get lost. Let's stay on the track, eh? Rock Bay is right here. Hey. Nice.
Nice.
What's that sound?
I don't know what that sound is because I don't know if you knew this, but the birds are all dead!
That there is a bridge. It's right there. I guess I'm going that way. 4.5 hours. Hold on. It says 4.3 hours. Is that 4 hours 20 minutes? We'll see whether it's 4.5 hours or 4 hours 20. Avalanche! I think I will have some lunch. Have a lunch. Is it still there?
It was just there.
It's a little bird.
It is a little bird, isn't it, Whopper?
Nice. I know some birds. The one behind me is called Kelsey.
Yeah. You maybe could have guessed an hour.
This is a cloud right here. Nice. Rock goes to its top. What's that?
Trail map.
The trail map. Is it working? Hey. That's the edge of the bush.
So much colder, though.
Really open. That is a moth. Nice. That is quite the altitude. Ah, a hole in the ground. It's right next to that rock there with the dirt on top. Just down over there.
Hey Aaron,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Well, we're going through this cave here.
Oh yeah?
This is the highest cave in this region. This one in particular is at 1,000 metres above sea level.
Oh yeah?
So if the sea levels rise, it's going to drop below that magical mark of 1,000 metres. Let's keep them from rising, eh? This here, that's just down there, information. This wall is quite pale in colour. Hey! This rock is in the cave. This here is a subterranean rock cairn. That's another one. These are made by the people who live closer to the centre of the earth than those who live on the surface. Good on them. Wow, keeps on going! Out here is quite the extensive cave system. Just down there is here, and that is up there, which is that way. And this water is flowing from just below it. Wow. Yeah, that's water. It keeps on going that way. That is quite neat. This rock here was at one time up there. Gravity. It does neat things. That there is just down here. Information from here to just there. Is it 800, 700 metres?
888 steps.
700 metres.
700.
There's 700 metres. This is the Luxmore Cave, actually made of rock. Out here is uphill from down there, which is inside this cave. One cave, actually, no, that's the same cave. One cave. That is quite the distance, isn't it, Kelsey?
It is quite a distance.
It is further than from here to the cave, which is just down there by that sign in the staircase. They call it a great walk. I mean, that's not too bad either. Not very graceful, but it's alright. Yeah. The track doesn't do much walking, the people do.
The next day.
The serenity. What have you got here, Kelsey? Are those sock marks? What?
I was walking in my sleep.
Ah, gotcha.
Sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking. Ooh. What you doing?
Trying to find my lost past.
Ugh. Find it? The sock has devoured the lost plaster. It is not over there. Those are clouds. You find it?
It has been it's been located.
Oh hey.
Hey. Hey.
This is day number 2.
Spirits are still high.
Day number 2. High spirits. We were over there yesterday. And today we are on this boardwalk. And now on this path. But it's just down there. That's good. Ah! You're right back there. top of a mountain. It's right there, Mount Luxmore. This is the top of a mountain. Bottom of the mountain is downhill from here, and also downhill from here in that direction. Mountains are pretty much made up of rocks and stuff. Quite the pile of rocks and stuff. Mount Luxmore is just over there. And this one here is significantly larger than those ones down there, which are smaller than this one. This mountain is this tall. This is the top. Right here is alpine steel. That is its mate over there. They mate for a lifetime. In this case, these live for up to 300 years, depending if they're galvanized or not. The alpine bits of steel, they live in these alpine regions where the hills are large and the rocks are vast. This is up here, and down that way is downhill. So over there, that's Te Anau. Yep, it's there right now. This is a very rocky area. There's rocks there, there's rocks underfoot, there's plenty of rocks down there. Nice, this place rock. This rock here is going that way. That part of the track is up here, that there, just here, and out there, it's a wee way down. There's more water down the bottom of this valley than there is at the top. You look really carefully, see another mountain just over there. That there is a Kia, which roughly translates to mischievous little bugger.
This little bugger. Yes, you. Are you coming back for some more, you little? Got some potatoes.
Hey! Nods. Nods with a view. Switch back. That's cool. Fancy lavatory. Lake over there. Yes. Switch back. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, you're down there. She's a walking. Oh, look at that view. There's the stairs up there. Oh, and there's Kelsey. This is the Kepler track at its highest point. It is 1,470 meters high with a total elevation gain of 2,450 meters. The length for the entire circuit is 65 kilometers. And that there, that is a big hill. The more you know. Nice.
Can you read how many kilometers it is?
And we're back amongst the trees again. Switch back! Oh, she brave! That is a very fresh river. This here is a native bird. Seems to be quite inquisitive. There we go. Campsite, 10 minutes that way. That's the hut, and that is a massive hill. It is quite large, overlooking this fern bush down here. Ooh, that's informative. Ooh, 6 hours that way. Let's do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, more walks are still up. There's a river down there, a dark river, flows that way. There's no handrail on that side. Daytime. The sun comes up. Ah, yes. And an arm? Nice.
Everyone's really good at that though.
This bridge is only, well, it's barely a bridge. Ah, that is a big slip. That's it right there. Huge. Informative. Doesn't that just look friggin' neat? The bridge. Yeah, that's wood. That part there is plastic. This is a very mossy embankment. It's right next to this river, and also next to this tree, which also has moss on it. That is a neato bird. Hey. Some more handy information there. Right next to this rock. Toilets that way. And the hut is that way. 3 hours that way. Through those trees, you can see the sun. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Are we halfway?
We're halfway to the hut. Not halfway today.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a kid at it. The tree fell over and took the path with it. Yeah, seems to be uprooted. Look, Cassidy, trees and stuff. Smuggle! What do you got?
Musa bar?
Mm.
Not smoking it though.
Mm.
White chocolate, raspberry. Bumper bar.
Bumper bows. That sounds nice.
What do you got?
These nuts, ones like this. Yum. Cashews.
Catch you later.
Bye. Hey, let's go.
Mints there if you want.
Mints. Oh, that's mint.
Burns for days.
Ferns for days. Well, at least this part of the day. This part. This here, that's Lake Manapouri. Some more information. There's another hole which has been filled up with water. This one's big enough to be called a lake. There's a boat over there. What did you just discover there?
You can find the elevation. Okay, let's see.
Oh, this is
There.
yeah.
We're on the map.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
we're also on the map on the elevation. What?
That's crazy.
So we're at 44.1 distance and about 180 meter elevation. 4% grade.
Nice.
That's cool. This is a great app.
Informative. This bay is called Shallow Bay. I can see the bottom of the bay, so it is relatively shallow, and those are hills in the distance, big hills. This is what green energy looks like. It's quite blue in color. Nice. Whoa. It does look rather damp. That's a helicopter.
2 hours later.
No, it doesn't have.
This is Spirit Lake. 60 something. Wait, hang on. Oh, maximum load 10 person, so you go by yourself.
Freaking myself out.
Nice. Here we have a native bird of New Zealand, German by name, resting her feet. Look at it scurry about. Oh gee whiz. It's been a hard day of scurrying through the bush, searching for some grubs to eat, as it's got its feet on the nice mossy part.
I know. I'm an odd thing. Oddity.
The bird agrees and flies away. That is life-saving information. Looks like it's Canada. This view is right next to this tree here. The track goes that way. Just through these trees is a native aquatic creature called the jet boat. Here it's mighty V8 roar. Information. Nice. Just down there is right here. Is this side of that river. Just down the bank from there. If we go up this here bank, quite the rare species, the singlet-wearing Kelsey, as she attempts to whistle, calling to her mates. He hears the attempt, and he has a rebuttal. She was not prepared for that, but she is prepared for dinner. Keep on going in that direction, you'll get to the other side. In that direction, there is this rock. Just down here is, this water here is quite damp. It's also quite cool. Oh, she means business now. Nice. Navigation. Navigation. So we've only got that far to go. So we have 3.9 k's to go. It'll take about 50 minutes. According to the telephone here, should be back at the control gates at 3:38, which is quite nice. Kelsey's just up there. Hey Kelsey, give us a wave. Oh, hey. I think that's our last bridge there. Bridge. Could be the last one. Hopefully it's the last one. We won't mention this bridge. The control gates are just over there. The last few meters of the Kepler. There it is. Right there. Woo! Finished it. Nice. Hey, done that. That's alright.
1 hour later.
Done and showered?
Yes.
Done and showered.
It didn't take too long, I think.
You didn't wash your hair? God.
Did you?
Yeah. Look
How
at
is it so dry?
It's so luscious and like neat.
Lester.
Wow, munch.
The warbirds.
And that concludes the walk up to there.
The next morning.
Lake Whakatipu. The lake is right there, is next to Queenstown, which is right there. There's even a little bit all the way up there. All the way up there, the lake has their beach. Yep, loads of stones. Nice and early in the morning. The water is actually not too cold, it's just freezing. Ducks! All of that stuff's through there. These road cones did pretty well at school. They're quite bright. That's informative. Etcharts Private Hotel. I guess that hotel is only for Etcharts. It's been quite a big family. $2 coins only. That rules me out. I'm not a $2 coin. That's this side of the wall, and this is the other side of the wall. That is a lot of ducks. That's not as hard as it should be. Somewhat deflated. That hill has more sunshine on it than that boat. The Earnslaw. That's it right there. That's it from this side. It's from Dunedin. That's a bridge. And so is that. That's just down there. You can see the front hasn't fallen off.